Welcome to part 2 on how to do your makeup, where I show you how to get this filter-free, flawless base routine. I'm gonna focus a lot on technique in these videos so that you understand how to apply the product, but products are gonna vary differently for everyone. I will show you what I'm using in case you're interested. For foundation, I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, because if you've noticed yet, I have a really bad rash all over my face right now because I'm sick and I've been blowing my nose like a crazy person. So I'm needing something a little bit more full coverage right now. But no matter what foundation you use, I always recommend putting it on the back of your hand rather than just going straight in on the face. There's a lot of information online telling you that you're not using enough product for your base routine, but a step that I feel like they're not telling you is you need to do that in layers. Don't just go all in at once. So once I've worked my first layer of product into my brush, I'm going to apply it using buffing motions. No swiping, that's gonna make streaks on the face. Here you could see there is one thin layer of foundation on this side of my face and nothing on this side. I have that even coverage that I'm used to, but I'm not cakey. So now if I wanna amp it up to make it look like the makeup you see online, I could add another layer. And I'm gonna do that so you guys could see. So again, we are always tapping and buffing. We are never going to swipe the foundation on our face. Bronzer is going to be next, and I really do recommend layering your bronzer and your blush to get the maximum effect. I'm always so surprised to hear from my clients when I'm in a one-to-one basis with them is that they don't know where to apply their contour. Let's jump back to the basics. We are going to apply our contour in the hollows of our cheek, right? So typically that means from like the top of the ear area, and then you wanna imagine a line going down to the corner of your mouth, but you're not gonna blend it that whole way. You might stop about halfway. I'm gonna show you what that looks like on me. And by the way, guys, I'm using the Chanel Cream Bronzer. This is the general area that we're going to apply our product. But now when it comes to blending, we wanna make sure that we are always blending up and outward into our hairline, never down. I always take the excess product onto the other side of my face. And remember, we're tapping, not swiping. So I'm gonna start here, tap, 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 up and out. Also add some of this product to the temples and outer portion of the forehead, but don't overdo it. And you can take that extra product under the chin, not on the chin. Remember, we don't want any 5 o'clock shadows. We're also gonna be layering our blush, and I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta technique where we do powder before cream. Powder blush, I love a brush that is fluffy and angled to naturally shape the cheek and blend it out well. Pick up your product straight from the pan, but make sure you tap out any excess. And with the angle pointing upward, we're going to tap and blend, always back and up into the hairline. Don't be afraid to go up under your eye. We're gonna be adding concealer, which will help clean it up, but adding a lot of blush is not a bad thing. It can add a lot of pretty color. Something I always like to do with blush, which I was taught in makeup school, is color glow. It helps the face look very alive and youthful.